Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy. 3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this is fouled at the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman Kyle
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Too high, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. 1 left for Seattle. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has a look. Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. At the plate, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over, and they got him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Settling in now, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Ben Gamel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Zunino is on his way home. And he's safe. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's Gerard Dyson,
the center fielder, number 1. Gerard
ready to deliver.
Dyson.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The tag gets 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 2 costly errors. And a couple of men left.
For the Astros.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
1-2. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Into the box. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Now he lifts a high pop up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To his left, Seager. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Kyle Seager is on deck. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Mike Zunino is in for his second plate appearance. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride it.
In to score, the runner from third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely.
Colin McHugh is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ben Gamble will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Gerard Dyson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball right side. Altuve has it, and they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. Here's Robbie Cano now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 12 hits in 35 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here it comes, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike two. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh Reddick is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's George Springer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So he sets him down swinging. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Seager in foul ground, and that retires the side. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading off for Seattle, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Springer. 1 down.
The batter, number 15, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Bregman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The 0-2 once more. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1.
Altuve.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he has a cut at that one but misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Haniger posts under it. 2 down.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Leake sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Here's Yonder Alonso. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Hit to first. And he is out on the tag.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys have pull power, and that's it. But then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian McCann. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he takes ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Astros leave one, still 8-2.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And he is in there.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher hasn't.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Guillermo Heredia will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Guillermo Heredia will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 5.
On its way is pitch number 75. George Springer stands in as he looks at ball one here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Short.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Leak pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still.
Your
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Edwin Diaz is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled back. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In the air to right center. Reddy is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner scores from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Carlos Beltran. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball just a bit up.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros pick up a run. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Calling for it, Bregman looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
First baseman number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Fielder Marwin.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here, Evan Gattis. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, George Springer for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Third baseman.
And that'll
2.
bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out Nick Vincent. Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score the runner from second. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Heredia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's Evan Gattis will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 11. Evan
into the windup and the pitch. Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3.
Luke Gregerson enters to make an appearance on the
number 44.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 0 for 4. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
First baseman, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Haniger is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zunino has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A great nighttime shot of downtown Houston there as we're back under the roof at Minute Maid Park.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman Robinson.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Designated hitter Nelson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Yonder Alonso would be next. Hit down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Yonder Alonso.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, hitless in 3 at-bats. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
The catcher
at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Francisco Liriano.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 46. Francisco Liriano.
2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Ben Gamble. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth.
Standing in, Evan Gaddis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Heredia going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he stayed high with a changeup apparently. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Now here's the pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
8-5 tonight. Lance McCullers couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off for the Dodgers, center fielder Chris Taylor.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Temperature starting to. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Justin Turner will be next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Into the box, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Iwakuma a look to first, and they got him. Just getting started here in Seattle. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today. He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gene Segura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
That's inside.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
From the stretch, Kyle Seager is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with two away. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2-2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curve.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Digging in, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one.
First baseman, number 35.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Kike Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 6th.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly. It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Career numbers with Iwakuma, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher,
Number
Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
First 2 men in the inning have
Grandal.
both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Center fielder number 3.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Corey Seager.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Two and two. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Corey Seager goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tap down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Now batting, number
Digging
35.
in to try it again. Number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The right fielder, number 60.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And this is fouled back and out of play. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman.
A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it trying to send him packing for the second time. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Haniger.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman.
In now,
10.
Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kike Hernandez.
Jock Peterson will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Forsythe.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Well, that's a big 2-out single right there, because look at it this way. That might force the pitcher now to have to.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Playing left field, number 31.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Heredia.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 35 in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
To 2-2 now, and through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. Gene Segura standing in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strikes.
Oh, look at this sliding stop. The throw to first. Got him.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to. Ready for another chance. Number 35. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Mark Zaczynski is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25. Mark.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure. Sure, it was intended to be.
In there, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Kyle Seager.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And now they've got him in a rundown. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And 2 and 2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2 and 2.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3 and 2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Logan
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Andre Ethier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that.
The 1-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I've got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 3.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit hard down the line. Turner's got it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So
Leading
stepping in,
Dodgers,
Chris Taylor.
center fielder.
Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big
Taylor.
sample size, 0 for 1. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he misses 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Justin Turner. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Number 35 would be next. Pitch on the way. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding in, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We are. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Robinson Cano checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Segura runs. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
No outs, and that's a big base hit right there because it moves the winning run into scoring.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Third baseman number 15.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. A tag for 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The throw will go to third. Now this, for some reason, goes to third, and it's thrown away. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had.